Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Unwound Future, where I realized my mistake. I'm trying to get the spiked ball out of my way and like out of my life forever, and I don't think that's an option here. That doesn't help. Nope, I can't. Can't. Now everything is stuck. God, this one stupid piece that now can't, like, go anywhere. Yeah, we're just gonna give it the old restart. Okay. So let's see. So we did that. And then we did that. Okay, that gets us out of there. And I can get that out of my face. Okay, I feel good about this so far. I think here is where things kind of went sideways. The question is, do I want this here or do I want this here? I feel like I want this here. Which I don't think, now that is what I did last time, and that screwed me over. Okay. Alright, I feel good about this. Now, where did I go wrong here? I can't... The only thing I can move... The only thing I move is that spiked ball. I want to move it all the way up? Wait, hold on. No, because then that gets stuck. Dang, I thought I had it. And if I moved it off to the side, I can move that piece at the bottom all the way up, which that's the end. Good. Okay. So now I can move I can move 2 of my 5 pieces. Never mind. So which one do I move? I don't think I'm ready. Yeah, we're not ready to move that piece up. So this is my only option. Alright, now my Tetris piece, what to do with that? I think I kind of want to keep this... Okay. Yes, okay, I feel like I have the rotation I need. Alright, just gotta... I want to think this through very clear, because it's here. I think I need to leave that there. Because that'll allow other pieces to move. Okay, I have this. I have this. I just gotta think. Is it time? Is it time to put that block on the bottom right into its spot? Are we there yet? Okay, now the only thing I can do... I don't know. I really only have one thing I can do. No, I don't have it yet. I think I screwed up. I was so freaking close. Oh, wait. Ugh.
That should do the trick.
That was
Usually
brutal.
satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Oh. That might be the toughest puzzle we've done so far. Future Layton is just on the other side of the Dragon Bridge. Unless we already met the Future Layton. There. It's safe to cross now, everyone. I wonder how it works. Dangerous, but very intriguing. Here we go. Alright, stand back. I'm going to open the door. Be careful. Who knows what the future Professor Layton has planned for us?
Excuse me. You there?
Oh, that is the other... Okay, never mind. Or is that the real Layton?
Welcome, Herschel Layton.
I demand an explanation.
Are you really Professor Layton?
His voice sounds off even.
Yes, of course. Don't you recognize your old friend?
I don't know. Something about you seems off.
Like, I mean, I feel like I recognize the voice is where I'm going with that.
Surely you recognize yourself, Herschel? Misfortune, our fortune, is a result of your ambition and genius.
What is it, Professor?
You've put on quite a show, but it's clear to me that you're nothing but a charlatan.
Charlatan!
Oh, is that so?
Professor, what tipped you off?
Yes, what indeed? I'm...
Ooh. You, sir, are a fraud, and I intend to expose you for the impostor you are. Fascinating. Do continue. Luke, would you be so kind as to solve a quick puzzle for me? Right now, Professor. But aren't we kind of in the middle of something? Looking up? What? This is not what I was expecting. A pile of blocks has been carefully stacked. The image below is a view from the side. The perspective is also rotated in an unknown direction. Gravity is acting on the blocks, so any block not touching the ground or block below it will fall. When you are looking at the blocks from the correct angle, which direction A, B, C, or D is up? Oh, I get it. Okay. So, for example, if A was up, then all of these blocks above it should be able to stand on their own. Like, how much gravity are we talking here? Like... So, for example, this block isn't touching the ground, but it is resting on that. Like, is that enough? Same thing over here. Is the fact that it's touching the ground here enough? Or would it fall over because there's nothing here? I think that's what it's getting at. I had that backwards. So if it was A, then all of these blocks should be able to stand on their own, which I think we proved that they don't. Same thing, B would run into the same issue, assuming that's the rule. Oh, if it was C, then that would fall. Or if it were B, I had that. Oh my god, I keep reversing that. They've actually ruled out A, B, and C, so it's got to be D. Assuming the rules are as I think they are.
This one's as good as solved.
Okay.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Yep, I was right. I was complete. Okay. So that wasn't the reason. It just kind of worked out on both levels. That's actually kind of interesting. That it works out both ways. That like that pink one would fall. Okay. Well, alright, I guess not entirely, because if you look at D, there's that blue and green block, like those would probably realistically fall over. Maybe not, though. Maybe not. But I feel like that was maybe they did it that way on purpose, to like give you a chance. Yes, the boy is quite bright. We all know that. Ah, crap. I'm getting there, but first, a question. I have a pen in my pocket that's either red or blue. Which is it? What a terribly uncharacteristic query for you to make. There's no logic for me to work through. I'm not a mind reader and I refuse to guess blindly. How can I solve your puzzle without a single hint? So, in other words, you have no idea what color the pen in my pocket is. Of course not. That's funny. No. Luke, what would happen if you remove the bottom row of blocks from that structure I showed you? The rest of the blocks would fall down, I suppose? That's right. Those blocks in the middle of the structure don't float in midair. Only by resting on the blocks beneath can those blocks stay elevated. If you were really me, you would have lived through this very moment before. Therefore, you should know exactly what color the pen in my pocket is. Given your answer, I can only assume your memory of that crucial event has vanished. Remember those blocks? Each sits on top of the next. When you remove one, everything on top of it comes tumbling down. It all makes sense now. It was so needlessly complicated. So out with authority, what color is the pen in your pocket? He has no pen. Yeah, there was never any pen to begin with.
I had a feeling you were behind this, Dr. Stun Gun.
Oh.
Should I say, Dimitri Allen?
An impressive deduction. Does anything ever get past you, Herschel?
That name is flying over the head. Flying over my head at this moment. Future Layton turns out to be Dimitri Allen, the famous scientist renowned for his time-traveling research. Oh, one of the scientists involved in the time machine explosion 10 years ago. Okay. What is up with the wet clothes? I'm assuming that'll get cleared up here in just a second.
Hats off to you, Herschel.
So you're the one who's been kidnapping scientists under my name. But why?
Have you ever tried to build a time machine by yourself? It's a Herculean task. And by pinning the blame on you, I could disguise myself as one of the poor scientists who vanished.
Okay.
Conveniently, that also provided an excellent way to lure you here.
But why?
After all, the virtuous Professor Layton would never stand by as someone sullied his good name. Sure enough, you came running, and faster than expected at that.
Isn't that a bad thing?
You're a real lowlife, you know that?
So why me? You could have chosen anyone to be the scapegoat.
Oh no, it had to be you. You see, you play a critical part in the completion of my time machine. Or rather, your memories do.
What are you saying?
What?
The best part is that I've already got what I need from you.
Of course. So that strange device.
Finally catching on, eh? Those glasses you put on were a cognitive capture unit of my own design. In layman's terms, a memory recorder.
But what use could you possibly have for my memories?
Why, they provide me with data, of course. Your memories contain all the information I need to recreate that fateful day's experiment.
Which day?
The day I lost everything that mattered to me.
I still don't understand what you're getting at.
I'm with you, Luke.
I'd imagine you know quite a bit about loss yourself, Herschel. Think, man.
Like the one where the scientist vanished, okay.
I'm talking about Claire.
Claire.
As you know, time travel is based on movement through wormholes. One end of the wormhole is anchored in the present. But every wormhole also needs a point of origin. And to find this point of origin, one needs data. Both you and Bill had substantial interactions with Claire on the day of the accident. Using your memories of those interactions, I will triangulate the point right before her death. Of course, finding a wormhole's point of origin is no easy task. If my calculations were even the slightest bit off, I could be trapped forever.
Then why take the risk? What do you stand to gain?
Everything. You see, like you, Herschel, I loved Claire.
So you intend to travel back through time and save her?
Surely you wouldn't stop me. After all, haven't you wished for this yourself?
But why kidnap? I mean, I get temporarily kidnapping. What was that, the Prime Minister? But once you have, I mean, it took like 5 seconds to get Layton's memories.
Nothing can excuse the kidnapping of all those scientists. Not even this, Dimitri.
You disappoint me.
Trying to place the voice actor for Dimitri. So I swear I've heard them say those exact words before, and I can't place where.
I had hoped a rational man like yourself would understand that the ends justify the means.
I don't see it that way.
Then what's your next move? Turn me into the police? I'd like to see you try.
You're mistaken in thinking I came here to report you to the authorities. I'm here to put an end to your schemes of the man who dragged my good name through the dirt. Yeah, it's a lovely sentiment, Herschel. You seem to have forgotten one key detail. Taran Pagoda is my stronghold, and that means you're on my turf. More than enough men here to overpower you. Look here. The 17th century relief illustrates our current situation perfectly. It displays 2 warring factions of 5 troops. The stars indicate the strength of each troop. Your side is more or less accurately represented by the red and mine by the gray. Should be fairly clear to you who the victor will be. The gray side has more powerful troops. There's no way the red could win. Puzzle! Exactly. Your apprentice has a good head on his shoulders, Herschel. Personally, I think it's a bit premature to praise him in this case, Dimitri. From what I can see, our troops wouldn't lose the fight, provided the battle is fought one-on-one. It sounds to me like you simply don't wish to admit defeat. If you believe it possible, prove it. Each troop will... What?! Call of Professor Layton, Modern Future, Unwound 8? What? I think I get this, though. Each troop will engage one troop from the other side in one-on-one combat. Pair each of your red troops against one of the opposing gray forces. Your troops are marked with an icon of Professor Layton. The strength of each troop is represented by the number of stars on the banner. So that, oh, we just have to avoid defeat. So we don't have to win, because yes, looking at it, we can't win. But we can fight them to a draw. Right, so the top two would lose, the next two would win, and then the last one would be a draw, and we avoid defeat. There, each side wins 2 fights and loses 2 fights and ties 1. It's a perfect draw. Of course, the red side lacks in strength of... What? The red side lacks in the strength of its troops it can make up for with strategy. Your logic has impressed me once again.
Very nicely done, Herschel.
Give it up, Dimitri!
Give it up? Oh, no. I'm just getting started.
Who is that? Oh.
That's why he kept the Prime Minister.
Bill Hawks.
As you can see, my hostage here is something of a big shot. So I wouldn't try anything funny if I were you.
You're a monster!
Oh no!
Hey, we found it. Prime Minister Bill Hawks, who was unaccounted for after the time machine accident, is discovered by Professor Layton in future London. Abducted by Dimitri, the Prime Minister is now being held a prisoner. Will the heroes be able to rescue him? Oh no, we're trapped!
I hate to disappoint you, but it seems you've failed to ensnare the genuine article.
What?
Professor? How'd you get there?
Just what is going on here? Why are there 2 of you?
Which one is the real professor?
I knew it! I knew it was a fake professor. I didn't know why, but I knew it.
What? Don Paolo?
If he's in here,
Then where's the real professor?
this is getting far too complicated.
I'm with future Luke.
Yeah, what's going on?
Take note, Luke. A true gentleman never plays his ace in the hole until absolutely necessary.
Hey, Layton, here's an idea for you. Why don't you quit it with the lectures and get me out of here?
On it.
Help us,
Be patient, Luke. I just need to find a way past this lock.
The right button. All right. We'll find out what the right button is in the next episode. Ooh, all right. Lots of plot going on there. That was neat. I knew that wasn't the real professor. There's something, I don't know, just something about the way that was handled. I had a hunch. I thought it was the evil professor, but I was wrong about that. I was half right. All right. We'll just have to work through this, what I'm assuming is the end in the next episode. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.